I am not being hyperbolic when I say that Marauders Issue 1 is one of the most fun experiences I've had in a modern Marvel release in forever. So if you haven't read it, just go do that. You're wasting your time with this video. I'm going to be real with you. Marauders Issue number 1 was written by Gerry Duggan with art by Matteo Lolli. The colors are by Federico Blee, and the lettering is by Virtual Calligraphy's Corey Petit, not to mention stellar design work by Tom Muller. I love that we had all these theories about why Kitty Pryde has that broken nose and a black eye, and it's because she can't move through gateways. We don't know why she can't move through gateways, because all mutants are supposed to, but there's people online that are saying like maybe Emma has something to do with it, which would kind of make sense because in A Sinister Secret in the back of the book, we see that she wasn't Emma's first choice. She wasn't even the second. Maybe third's the charm. Is Emma involved in manipulating her so she can't move through the gateways in a way to kind of force her hand and force Kitty to sail the high seas on a ship? We don't know, but we see her kind of like throw this message in a bottle and the Navy finds it, and she's kind of just like blogging her experiences on the seas, and she's like, sorry I stole your boat, you're not going to get it back, and the Navy finds it, and this could kind of spell disaster because now they know that Kitty can't move through the Krakoan gateways. So Kitty literally sails to Krakoa, where she's met by Bobby, Iceman himself, who is looking for the top men that Kitty's referring to, and she says, top men are working on my whole situation of not moving through the gateways, which is hilarious. We get to see Iceman be gay and do gay things and say gay things, and that's great. And he's been exhausting to me ever since Sina Grace's run, which I really disliked. I am not a fan of Sina Grace's Iceman, but I'm happy to say that Gerry Duggan's voice from him has been really entertaining. This was really funny, and we get to see Bobby being like compromised in so many different ways. We see him stuck in his underwear when his power gets dampened by the Russian dude in the armor, and it's just full of kind of this like slapstick brand that like usually is annoying for Bobby, but this was actually really entertaining for me. We see that Wolverine is super excited for Kitty to arrive because he sent her a shopping list, which is so cute. It has like sandwiches and a bunch of beer and a bunch of whiskey and some pomade, which is so adorable, and he's all giddy to finally get all of his products. And then we see that Emma has a psychic meeting in the mind with Kitty, and she's like, here's my proposition for you. I need you to sail the high seas. Pretty much, you know, the stuff that we knew was gonna happen. She's gonna be part of the Hellfire Trading Company, and Emma just reads her to filth, like, if you do it for nothing else, do it for the wardrobe, because like I've seen the pictures from your past. And Kitty's like, I know, I get it, I remember. So Kitty pretty much accepts the offer, and they go on this mission to go confront the Russian dudes that have the guy in the armor with the power dampening weaponry that like Bobby couldn't deal with when he went to go check on the other side of that gateway. And they basically just go there and they're like, your mutants need to have free passage to Krakoa. It's their right. And Kitty just opens a can of whoop ass on these guys. I don't remember the last time I've seen her be this savage, but it's fucking amazing. Like, this book has totally reinvigorated my love of Kitty Pryde. She's been like kind of a whatever character to me for a long time, but she really is just coming through in this, and she's just being like, don't mess with me, and they're like, we're gonna mess with you, and she just cleans house. She's just like whooping ass, and it's amazing. It's one of the coolest fight scenes I've seen in an X-Men comic in a long time. I was so excited about it, just definitely fanboying over this one scene. I mean, the whole issue, but wow, like I haven't read a fight scene in an X-Men book this exciting and just fun in so long. I can't stress that enough, how fun this issue is. Oh yeah, and Pyro joins the team in this issue, and he is confirmed to be the original Pyro, and he collaborates with Lockheed. Lockheed spits his fire, and Pyro uses the dragon fire to like force these guys to retreat, which was like the coolest like tag team attack. We're not gonna see Bobby and his little boyfriend Pyro that was introduced in that, what was it called, that Gold series that I don't like and I don't like to talk about, but who knows, maybe Bobby's gonna get fresh with this Pyro. You never know, like anything could happen. It's a new Krakoan age, baby. Kitty names this little team of pirates the Marauders in this really cute panel that's an homage to Professor Xavier is a Jerk panel, which is iconic, and I loved that little shout out. Now, Nightcrawler is in the beginning of this issue, and he has a whole slot designated to him in the portraits of the cast of characters, and I really don't think you can have a swashbuckling book without Nightcrawler, and I really think he'll be coming back in a big way and actually joining the team proper. I'm expecting it. We'll see, but that's my guess. guess. We also meet Bishop in this issue, he's gonna be on the team. He's been in the promo and the solicits, and he's investigating a disappearance of this mutant man who this woman thinks that the mutants took through a gateway, and he disappeared and she hasn't heard back. But Bishop's like, we don't have record of this man in our, entering a gateway to Krakoa. And he's like, I want to help you find him. And she's like, screw you, Mutie. I hate you, obviously, because the humans are still at it. Emma mentions when they meet psychically in her head, she and Kitty, she's like, the humans are still at it, by the way. Like, there's anti-mutant organizations sprouting up everywhere. Haters gonna hate. That's never gonna change. It's not gonna be an X-Men book unless there's bigoted humans. Duh. They're the biggest enemy that X-Men have ever had, and that's not gonna ever change. So that's going down. Bishop's investigating that, and I think these paths are going to converge. Our cast of characters proper on the ship, the Marauders themselves, Bishop and his mission will cross paths. Bishop will join up, and that's really cool. I love that this issue is doing a great job being a first issue by planting these seeds and letting us wonder and question and anticipate. That's what a first issue should do. You shouldn't leave a first issue being like, meh. You should be like, what was that? What was that? What was that? And this book does it, and it just adds to why I love it so incredibly much. Pick this up. Please pick this up and read it. It's so good. By the way, Ms. Kitty Pryde wants to be called Kate now, so I think we should all respect that and listen to her, okay? And you should also like and subscribe. I'll be back for more videos later. Thank you so much. I'm Cody. This is the Mutant Menace, and stay hungry.
Hey, hey.